Well, hello, and welcome back. I'm AJ O'Neill, and we are doing another live code session. This time we got this up on the screen already? Yes, we do. I am doing a review of some pull requests and finally going to get them in. So I've been telling these people for quite some time that I was going to review their pull requests and give some feedback and stuff, and I just haven't, and I feel bad about it because I told them that I would, and so therefore I'm a liar, and yada yada. If you say something, you're going to do something, then you should work up the motivation to do it and do it. Anyway, but doing it now. So let me go ahead and I got to find out what this thing is too. I don't remember what it is, but we're going to go ahead and put our shell up here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been hitting Command H by accident. Obviously not on purpose, because then, anyway. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. I'm gonna be pedantic. Come on, man. Come to the edge of the screen already. There we go. I think I got it. Okay, so the one that has been sitting here forever and ever, and there's a third one, but the person never got back to me with what the heck this does. That was called kind, but this one, it pains me. It pains me. It pains me. I'm just letting I'm live streaming doing this right now. It will finally get done. Finally. My apologies. There we go. Okay, so let's figure out what the heck this thing is because I don't remember. So let's go back up to the top. Cross-shell auto jump tool written in Rust. So written in Rust, that's great. I love things that are written in Rust. A smarter CD command. What? Cross jump? Also, I'm going to open up my can of Mountain Dew here. Have a few sips of liquid intelligence, liquid motivation, liquid greatness. And I do have the comments on Top Chat open on Twitch and YouTube right now. Okay. So I don't know if this is something that I would use myself. I can't really... Right, blazing fast replacement for CD. Z. Highest ranked directory. Oh, okay. Maybe I would. Highest ranked directory matching foo and bar. Does that mean that it goes up? Also works like CD into relative path. Okay, one level up. Previous directory. ZI foo. CD with interactive selection using FCF. Okay, got it. So basically this tool is doing some sort of caching of directories that are available where you're at, and then doing a fuzzy find match and going into it. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. I'm just going to check. What are we expecting to need to test this on? I don't know if I've got a Windows system to test it on right now, but it looks like it works on Windows. And unfortunately, most Windows programs that are compiled for Rust require the Microsoft Visual Studio runtime pack or something or other. It's really frustrating. They don't work out of the box. Like if you just go to add this thing, and I don't know why it can't be bundled or built statically or what the deal is there. But I think when it says MSVC, I think that's the one that needs the runtime. Anyway, we've got Linux, Muscle, excellent, static compiled, love it. We've got Mac, and it's okay that this doesn't have M1 support because the 64 versions run just as well. Okay, what was the difference there? Oh, it was just old stuff. Okay, got it, cool. All right. So anyway, I can expect this to have an installer for everything. 8 commits, we're definitely going to squash that down. I'm going to rebase this thing. That's what I'm going to start with. Actually, this is one of the things that is really frustrating to me. I need to solve this problem right now because I do my best work when I'm on camera, actually, because I remember to do the things that I should do that I don't do. So I got to figure out command line instructions. So this is my problem with this. Basically, I just want to be able to copy something like, let's say this, and then have it do the things that it should do. Because what I don't like having tons of extra commits. And again, this is just my own pedantic nature. I'd probably be better off to lose that aspect of, let go of that aspect of my personality or whatever. But it is what it is. So I like to rebase PRs, push them back and then approve them. And I like to be able to test them as well. So I do have a beta server. Actually, I need to double check. Let's see. Can I log into my beta server right now? I'm on another window. Yeah, okay, good. I'm logged in. Sweet. So I'll bring that over in a bit. But I've got my beta.webinstall.dev. We're going to get this on there. I guess maybe that's where we should start. Yeah, okay. So I'll just clear out this screen, bring it over here, widen it up a little bit. Oh, I got that right on the first try. And maybe bring this down. No, what do I like to do? Yeah, I like to leave the web page down a little bit and bring this like this. Okay, so I have my SRV directory, beta web install, and then I forget, what do we call it, installers? Yeah. And then what branch am I on? What was that about? Oh, interesting. Let's get on to master. No, main. I'm slowly updating these. All right, so cool. And then what was that branch that I was on? Oops. It was Webby PKG name. Let's see if we can rebase main into this. Okay, good. And then let's diff main and see, is there any difference? No, there's not. So I was just hanging out in that branch for no reason. Let's do get branch-d Webby package name because it's already merged in. Wait, it says it's not fully merged. What do you mean? I just checked. You just told me it was fine. Okay, what branch am I on? I'm on branch main. Okay, I'm going to get over to check out Webby package name. All right. Let's see. Let me pull then. No, I don't want to merge. Okay, then let me pull dash rebase. Get get reset. Get merge abort. Wow. Let me try this again. Okay, cool. So then I'm going to get rebase main again. Cool. Then I'm going to do get push force origin Webby PKG name because that's the rebased one. I do get diff main. Okay. Get checkout main. Get diff. I mean, this is okay. Get branch dash D. Okay, fine. Yeah, there's no difference between the two. Then I just need to do a get push force origin and then delete Webby PKG name because it doesn't do anything anymore. Whatever I was doing there, I did it however long ago, weeks ago, months ago. Okay. So I'm on main. I'm going to do check out zoxide. All right. Actually, normally I call it add whatever. So we're going to call it add zoxide. I'm going to get rid of the branch zoxide. Okay. Wait. No. Did I check out new branch? Get branch-d. Do we have zoxide in the list here? What branch are we on right now? Dagnabbit. Status. Holy crap. Oh no, what's all this? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, something's way wrong. What? No commits yet. Okay, I did something obviously wrong here. Okay, let's do git reset. Crap, I have no idea what just happened. Okay, let's do reset main. Check out main. Okay, this makes sense now. I have no idea what just happened there. If you do, leave a comment. Okay. Let's see. Can I get rid of that one? Yeah, I can get rid of that one. I'm going to try this again. Git checkout -b add zoxide. Add zoxide already exists. Okay. I'm going to delete that because something weird had happened last time. And let's do that again. Okay, good. So, good. Okay, we're cool now. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a git reset -- hard, and I'm going to go back like say 20 commits. Let's go back 50 commits. And then, so beta is not going to work right now because this is the live beta. So I'm cowboying this, but that's kind of what I got to do anyway. All right. So I need to do something about this. I want to be able to copy and paste that, and I'm gonna save this in a gist, but I'm gonna start working on it right here. So I'm gonna call this GF for fork, basically GitHub fork. What do I need to do with this string? I'm going to take in a string. So it's going to be called my fork, or not my fork, but my PR. I don't know. And I'm going to get it in this format. So it will be like this. And I'm going to need to split this up somehow, probably, maybe. So what I'm going to want to do with this is what? I'm going to need to do a git remote add origin. And the origin, we're going to call it whatever this. Wait. Hold on. What the heck is this? That's the username. Is this, right? So is it his branch name has a slash in it? Indeed it does. What do you know? Hopefully branch names can't have colons in them. All right. So let's just have this. I'm going to split these two things up. So I'm going to say origin. I'm going to call this PR origin. Okay, sorry. Let me go back here. My PR. That's what it's going to equal. I'm going to comment this out for now. So PR origin is going to be my PR. What are we going to do with it? Echo my PR cut -d colon field 1. There's probably a more bashy way to do that, but cut works everywhere I want to be equally well. So we're just going to go with that. Oh, and this needs to be in a subshell. And then that needs to be quoted. All right, so that should give me the origin. And then let's say PR branch. And then this should be, let's say 2 through 99. But there shouldn't, I don't think we should have colons in a branch name. But just in case. All right. So we want to do get remote add origin, and then we're going to do, I always forget the format that it needs to be. I think it's get at github.com, and is it SSH : / and then I think we can use a slash. I always forget whether it's colon or slash at this point. I think it's slash. And then we would be adding the origin. Ah, yeah. Okay, this is what's frustrating to me. Yeah, they don't give you because I want the SSH version. And I want, this is kind of guesswork. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. But this is one of the reasons that it takes me so long to do the PRs, is because they give you the wrong command line instructions. Something went off on my phone. Let me check what that is. My sister's telling me happy birthday. It's not my birthday until Wednesday. She's probably, because it's midnight where she's at, she's probably off by a day. Anyway. I'm just trying to think. What is something I can just copy and paste from here that I can pass it through some parsing and it'll work? I guess my best bet is to take the get URL. So let's assume that instead, because I don't think this one's going to pass muster, as it were. No, I can't even do that. Is there not a single line that I can just copy that will do the right thing? No, there's not. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the assumption that their fork is not named differently from my fork, which is not a good assumption. But we're going to go with it. So, all right, let's say my project is equal to Webinstall.dev. All right, and then we'll say my PR is this. That'll work. And then we need a, I guess that would be a 2 then. So I'll just build this out in this fashion. And then let's see, my project. No, their project. We're going to assume that their project is the same name as my project by default. Okay, that's fine. It's just complaining that I'm not using it yet. All right, so this is all looking good. So this actually should be my repo. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it is Webby installers, actually, as it were. So I'm just making a script. This is what the usage is going to be. It's going to be gf Webinstall.dev and then, or I guess, sorry, that's not what it is. It's this one. Yeah. That's what it's going to look like. I might just make one that's GFWebby that has that first argument always there. Still gives me the ability to provide the last argument. So that's going to fork add PR's fork origin and do the stuff. We'll clarify that later. Okay. So now I've got this thing where I can say it is PR origin, and then, yeah, that should work. So I should be able to add git at github.com/PR-origin. Great. That's what I want to do. No, sorry, not add origin. Silly me. This is going to be PR-origin is the name. There we go. Excellent. Okay. And then I'm going to do I should probably add the ability, let's see, we're going to name the branch. There we go. And this is not a usage as much as it is an example. So I'm going to say example. And so we're going to say this is project name, and then fork abbreviation, and then branch name and fork project name. Okay. Cool. So once I solve this problem, now every next time that I have to do this, I can just run my shortcut command and not have to put this off because of the tedium of the stupid thing of just getting the fork the way that I want it. All right, so at that point, PR origin, get branch name. Why would branch name be? Okay, my PR. Okay, I want these two things first. So their branch is going to be PR branch. Yeah. Well, let's say our branch. Yeah, that's our branch. Well, this isn't confusing at all. Okay, so then what we want to do is we want to check out from where we are. Let's assume that we're on main. Then we'll do a git checkout B, and we'll check out. Oh, I always forget the way that it goes. If you want to check out someone else's branch specifically, I think there's a way that you do that. I think that I would put it as PR origin. Maybe I just do checkout PR origin, and PR branch. So maybe that's what I'd want to do, and then I'd want to get rebase main. Yeah. And then maybe I don't need this thing. I get checkout. Let's see. I'm going to need to put what these would be up ahead. And then I want to do a get push dash u, or I think maybe it would be appropriate in a script to do this. So we want to say that it's PR origin, and we want it to be that local branch maps to PR branch. I think that's it. And let's see, PR origin. It would not be PR. What do we call it? This is PR origin. Is that? We know that the project is supposed to be the same. Oh, okay. This is where we need to have their project. Okay. Cool. Let me try running these commands. One by one here. Let's try get remote add. Ajit D'Souza. By the way, my name, AJ, is what my mom wanted to call me. She wanted to call me AJ, the Indian name AJ, as in AJAY. And calling me AJ as in Alvin Jr. was a compromise. So I noticed a lot of, I'm assuming this is an Indian name. I believe D'Souza is a Indian last name. And Ajit, that sounds Indian to me. But there's a lot of Aj names and Indian names. Anyway, we're going to see if we can do this manually. PR origin, which is going to be that bit. And then what? Slash their project, which is going to be my project. Okay. Probably ought to add a .get on there for good measure. Get remote add. Cool. All right, now what's the thing that I need to do? I'm going to go back into that real quick and make sure I add the .get here so that I don't forget. All right, so now I should be able to do a get checkout from this origin, this branch, right? No. Okay. This is where I get confused sometimes. Okay, let me check this. Get checkout from specific origin. Actually, I've got an idea that should work. So let's say that I did a get checkout. Where are we at? Let's say we did this, which is what we actually did. So I'm going to go back to checkout main. I'm going to do git branch -d add zoxide. And then I'm going to do git checkout -b add zoxide, git reset hard head 50. I can do that for this particular one. And then I could do a git can I do pull set upstream see if this will work. No. How do I tell it? All right. Git set upstream. Git push -u. Git branch -u. There we go. That. Huh. We'll see how that works out. Okay. Git branch. Like this. Set upstream 2. If you're planning on basing your work on an upstream branch that already exists at the remote, you may need to git fetch to retrieve it. Okay. Git fetch. Requested upstream branch does not exist. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Are we still recording? I lost something went funky do there. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right, I'm going to go check this out again. So I've done the reset. I think that that is something that I do want to do, generally speaking. Okay, I don't want to merge. I want to actually work on this branch as this branch. Okay, maybe I do want to do this. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna try a different way of doing this. I'm gonna get checkout main. I'm gonna get branch -d add zoxide. So what I'm trying to do is I want to check out an older version of the branch. So let's see if I were to do this, if this is going to work. Can I say head tilde 50? Oh, cool, I can. All right. Now, not all things have 50 commits in them, but I want to go sufficiently back because basically what I want to be able to do is pull that. I just want to have that branch. Like, there's got to be, okay, I'm going to check one more thing. There's got to be a simpler way to do this. Git checkout remote branch. git checkout, let's say upstream. Git fetch. Name of remote. This might be it. Okay, this might be the thing that I'm actually looking for. I'm going to try this. So git checkout -b, name of remote / name of branch. But I do need to do git fetch. So here I should do git fetch, and then I should do PR origin / PR branch. Yeah, that should work. I'm just going to try this out. See if this gets me in a good place. Okay, git remote -v. So many things here. Oh, look, I've already got that one. Oh. Duh. Of course I do. Zoxide, right? And then add zoxide. It's not a commit and branch. Zoxide cannot be created from it. Okay, so I've got a typo in there. Let's look through this again. PR origin is going to be field 1 of PR. So let's just echo all this out instead of doing anything with it directly. Okay, that's not what I want. I want it to be the name of, yeah, this is wrong. So git remote add is absolutely wrong. PR origin. I was expecting that. So this is number 2. Oh, I didn't put my project here. Got it. All right, let's try that. Webby installers. Okay, this looks right. This looks wrong, but it looks right. Okay, git branch. Let's git checkout main. All right, this looks right. It's not a commit. Name of remote / test. Why can I not do that? I think it doesn't like that there's a slash in the branch name, so this is not a problem that I was intending to run up against. Remote name, remote branch. remote add, remote name, location of remote, git fetch, remote name. All right. Let's just make sure this is correct. So this should be, and I've got some of the wrong names here. So let me fix this. PR origin, that's the wrong name. It should be called PR remote. And let's say instead of underscore project, we have underscore repo. That's more clear. Oh, want it to be spelled correctly. Whatever. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, we're in business. All right, I'm going to remote rm. I'm just going to try this from the top. Get rid of that. Check out main. Get rid of add zoxide again. That's okay. I'm just going to force get rid of it. And what else was I doing? What else do I need to undo here? I don't know what else I need to do, but let's go back to running this. Okay, so running that should work and should put me on the right branch. Let me go back here. I think this is correct. Cool. And then I should be able to do a get rebase main. All right, excellent. That worked as expected. And then I should be able to get rebase the last 10 commits and basically just say, let me do all these picks here. Just change them all to fix-ups. There we go. So all of this should go under add zoxide. Yes. And then I'm going to go git push force like that. So this is something that I do want to print out to the screen. Oh, here we go. Boom. All right, I'm going to put that in my little script here. And I'm just going to say, here are your next steps. Oops, nope. There we are. Except this needs to be PR remote. I think maybe, is it this? I think it's this. I'm going to test that. It's either this or this. I want to say we want to rebase interactively from the commit that matches where main is currently at. And then we want to force push from our branch. Let's see, we should be doing definitely like that. To the PR branch. There, that should work. Okay, now let's see, is it get rebase like this? Oops, dash I. Nope. Let's see, like this. Get rebase abort. Object name, bad revision, could not generate to-do list. Okay. This is what's in main right now. Okay, origin main, yep. So I'm just trying to say, maybe it's like this. Oh, there we go. Or do we just want to do like that? Yeah, I guess that works. It's kind of nice to have the previous commit for context, but it's not necessary. So that will work just like that. Okay. This might make for a decent blog article. All right, I'm going to try this one more time. Well, no, I won't. Well, I will. I'll be trying it with the next installer. Okay. But I just need a place to go put this real quick. I'm going to go sign into my blog. And turns out I only have time enough to do the one. So we're going to do the zoxide, and then I am heading out. I might be back, we'll see. But I told my wife I would go to bed tonight, which would mean before 12 a.m. Well, more I said that I was thinking about it. I didn't make a firm commitment to it. Oh, let me bring this over here. Okay, so this is how I do my blog. I grab a timestamp. I replace the timestamp. And this would be, what is this? Git, I think would be the category for this one. All right, a better PR review strategy. That's a terrible name. How I rebase PRs. And then I'm just going to copy all of this in there. Let's do cat pb copy. Oh, whoops. Mixed mode. Okay. All right, let me clarify here. The goal here is to be able to copy and paste from the limited info that we get from GitHub and do and review a PR the right way. Oops. And I think it's Alt-2 is TM. Yeah, there we go. Let's do italics. Good. And what does this look like? For reference, I'm just going to grab what have I got here? How much can I collapse this until the valuable information disappears? It kind of starts to look crappy. Let's take it out to here. And nope, pixel, there we go. There's pixel perfect. All right, so I want this one, and I'm going to composite it with the information that I get down here at the bottom. Oh, I can't. There's not enough. I'll do it anyway. Okay, can we get that to not? There we go. I'm going to stitch these together real quick. And let's see, we're going to go to screen caps. This is the most recent ones, I think. I'm going to open those. All right. So, oh, no, this is good. This is good enough. Actually, I'm just going to go back and see if I can get this in one screen cap here. And I might have to go down to just 100%. Oh, come on. Ever so slightly off here. There we go. Yes. All right. So I can get rid of all those. I just need the one that just came in. And we're going to rename this to GitHub Rebase. I'm going to move it into downloads. And then I'm going to annotate here. We can go to clear on that. We don't want to do red, do we? Maybe we do. Let's make it thick. Cool. Oh, there's a copy button there. I wonder what happens when you copy that. Oh. Whatever. Okay. There we go. Let's move this to view command line instructions is what we want to do next. And then this one I want to make a little thinner. A little thicker than that maybe. Is there no happy medium here? Of course not. Oops. Let's see if I can just, for consistency, can I get these the same? Yeah, sure. So I know we're off the beaten path from where I thought I was going to go, but like I said, when I'm actually doing this in front of the camera, I remember, like, I should do the things that I should do. I should document, create a process. If I have a process that's frustrating that I do often, document it, script it, be done with it. All right, and then what else do we need from here? Do we need anything from here? I don't think we do need anything from here. I think we need that and that. I think that's really all we need. I don't even think I need anything in these command line instructions, actually. You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to put a big X through them. That's what I'm going to do. Let's label this green and green. And can we get a nice X shape? Do we have... No? That's not what I wanted. No, that's not what I wanted. Undo, undo. We got stars, we don't have X's. Weird, but okay. We'll just make our own X. And make this nice and fatty. And then invert it. Oh, bother. Okay, how could I do this? I bet I could do it this way. I bet I could cut. No? Can I do this? Can I do file duplicate? And then over here, paste it. And then do flip horizontal. And then cut it. There we go. And then, oh darn. I thought that would work. See, okay, well, it's pasting the right direction there. Can I get it to paste the right direction over here? No, of course not. All right, I'm gonna give it one more try. I'm going to actually save this. We'll call it delete me. And then, ha, take that. There we go. It's way too much effort. Okay, again, being pedantic here. I'm going to align this. Okay, so it's aligned pretty well there. Okay, it's about 2 pixels too high. There we go. This is totally not worth it. Don't do this. AJ is doing stupid. Don't do stupid. Oh gosh. There we go. No. All right, now I got to figure out how to get that into the article. Nice. I love how I put the T in there automatically. Hate is a strong word, but I very much dislike GitHub's PR review approve merge flow. And then I'm wondering, I might be able to just drag and drop in here. Let's see what happens if I do. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Okay, so I'm going to throw this up on Imgur for the moment. That's how I like to toss up some images. Let's see, am I logged in? Yeah. I don't really get Imgur. I don't understand what it is or what it's about. All I know is that I can put photos there. Works for me. And then I copy image address. Let's see, did it give me the real one this time? Sometimes it gives me the data blob address. All right, there we go. All right, GHPR. Yeah, we'll call this, for the purposes of the blog, we'll call it GH Review. And then I'll update more of this later. There we go. Let's see. And then I guess I should publish this somewhere too, but I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm already over time here. But I will get the zoxide thing done finally. And then I'll hit up GH, that one later. Usage, let's do example. And then let's use an example of a project that everybody knows. So let's say, I don't know. For consistency, I'm just going to use double quotes everywhere. There we go. And I'm going to put a little comment to myself. To do. Nab that pic back and put it in the assets folder in the repo. All right, this is good. Cool. And I probably need to make that available somehow. Whatever. All right. So here we are. I'm going to back this all out. And to do exactly what I am suggesting. I actually might put this GH review on Webby. Okay, where's that thing at? My little copy button. Where did it go? Oh, come on. What the flippy do? Let's go back here. Let's look at the pull request. Let's copy that mabob and then call it add zoxide. Cool. And there is one other thing that I want to do here, though. I want to make it print the usage. If no argument is given, and it probably should be if help is given as well. Okay, so basically, let's do this. If empty, I should do it over here first, actually. That way my shell tools, I think I've got all my Vim stuff installed over here. Let's double check on that. Should have shell check. Yeah, we have shell check, good. Okay, so if it is empty, the second argument, which is required, then we'll echo this out. Oops. Using single quotes. And we'll exit 1. That's appropriate. And you know what? Actually, I much prefer when there's more space. All right. And I actually do want this to be, what was the example that I gave here? Yeah, I don't want to literally use this. Oh yeah, that definitely should not be the case. That was just for my testing there. Okay. And that should not be the case. That was also just for my testing. And let's say so what are we describing here? So if you say assuming you own github.com/awesome sauce. Let's see. And want Let's see, what should we call this? Is this 80 lines wide? Not even. Okay. Okay, let's call it like that. And let's get rid of that. We don't need that in there. Scenario. You maintain to a PR comes in from sauce. They've used the branch name of one. You want to work on this as branch and feature X. Let's see. We can use double quotes there. Is there any reason we can't use double quotes for the whole thing? I just don't like using special characters when there's double quotes. But I think for this, it's appropriate. This is less confusing. And let's, oops. Get rid of the dot gets. I don't think anything's wrong. Okay, with that one, because it's got special characters, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. Cool. All right, that's what the script should be. So if I now run GH review, prints out the usage, excellent. If I run GH review Webby installers, and then I go copy, definitely don't need that stuff open anymore. I go copy this doodad, and then I call it add zoxide. Okay, git remote rm. I'm gonna make sure I'm check out main, git branch -d, and zoxide. Okay. So now if I run this tool, it seems like it does everything that I want it to do. And I should be able to get rebase main. And I should be able to get rebase-i main. And I should be able to run this. Everything's up to date. Cool. All right. Then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and save that blog post again. All right, cool. Now I've crystallized my knowledge and my process, and I can use this process every time, and I won't take a month to do this next time I do it, and I won't do the fidgety do where I'm doing the stuff that I would have done before, where sometimes I get... Yeah, I think normally what I do is I do the git pull that they tell me to do after checking out. I'd check out main, I'd reset main by 50 commits, then I'd do the git pull, and then I'd go forward. Now I have a process in place. This is good. And I'm going to do one better. So I'm going to create a we're going to call this Webby Review. And it's going to be GH Review Webby Installers. And then we're going to pass in, and we're not going to do set -u. We're going to allow undefined variables. What is it? No. $@. Is that what it is? Bash pass all arguments. $@, I think is what it is. Okay, got it. Cool. All right, that looks right to me. All right, so I'm going to do this one more time, test that everything worked. I'm going to update my blog article because primarily I use it for my own self. Let's see here. Another shortcut. I maintain a project called Webby. Let's see, I maintain Webinstall.dev. There we go. Ah, not what I wanted to do. I think this is the right one. Indeed it is. Okay, cool. There we go. Yep, that's good enough. All right, now I'm going to do this one last time, and then I'm really going to move on to the important part. Okay, git remote rm. I'm going to remember this guy's name for the rest of my life now. Webby review. Let me go back to what this was. So I'm not going to need that. I'm just going to need this. And cool. And then I'm going to do these things. Oh, I didn't capture the last one, but that's okay. All right, cool. It's all the same. So now I need to actually test if this thing works. So before I do that, do a little sanity check here and make sure there's nothing malicious, which I have no reason to believe that there would be. Okay. Looks good. All right, let's do export be host equals, actually I should do this over here. Export Webby host equals, and then we're going to do Webby, well, we're going to do curl beta.webinstall.dev / zoxide. Let's see. And don't we need to alias this or something? I need it. Just like I have pathman, I need, well, what I want to do is I want to call it envman. I want to do envman path and then give it a path to add, envman alias and give it an alias to add, and then do like -- rm as an option. So the default is to add and then an option. Oh, okay. You didn't leave me a comment in the daggone YouTubes, though. GitHub PR checkout 223. How would that? Oh. Okay, got it. All right. Well. Great. Anyway. So, okay, let me check out, I need to go check out the README for this thing. Webinstall.dev / zoxide. Oh, whoops, it's going to be beta. I need to go to beta. Oh, cool. Nice little ditty there. Z, usage Z. Eval, Elvish, fish. Okay. I'd kind of like to just add that to the installer. Holy moly. No. All right, so I think I'm using fish. Let's try it out. I need to add that line. Let's see what happens if I do it like this. Now do I get Z? Okay. Z. All right, let's say projects root and then Z projects. Maybe I don't quite understand what this is. Let's see. doing something wrong. There's something I don't understand about how this thing works. Okay. All right, now it works. Was it dash query ls? What was that? All right, let's restart this thing. Query. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Keeps track of directories you visit. Okay, so you can switch to them. Okay, so, all right. Let's go into a directory. Let's go into... All right, and... Can we get it so it works with popd? How do I get it to go? How do I get it to undo? I don't like having just one layer of undo. I mean, this may not be the tool for me, but I'm trying to understand highest ranked directory matching foo. So what if I just do z projects? Oops. Okay. Well, I don't quite get it, but it is doing what it ought to do. So I think it's safe to merge in. Let me take another sanity check here. Looks good, looks good. And then let's take a sanity check at the PS1. Looks good. It's all from given location. Check out the releases. All right, just using regular GitHub, cool beans. And the README's there. README's great. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out main, git rebase, add zoxide. And I'm going to approve this. Oops. Oh, whoops. Okay, where was I at? Git branch, git rebase, add zoxide. I already did that. Yeah, okay, cool. Pushing main. And like once before you can jump into it. I don't understand. Okay, help me understand this. So I'm going to, let's just say I'm going to pop the, okay, that's not going to work. I'm going to get back to here. I'm going to go Z projects root and then Z here. And now I'm going to go projects. This is where I'm a little confused because it seems like I just did that the hard way. So let's say I go Z back. Can I go Z back again? No. Z there, projects. Oh, okay. So it'll go down, but not up. So now I could do this, right? Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. I think I understand how this is useful. So I'm in a project, there's a bunch of different directories. There's a lib directory, there's a whatever. And then I want to be like, just wherever I'm at, go to the lib directory now. Except there isn't one in this. But there is one. Let's see, is it, let's say we're going auth 3000 lib z auth 3000. Z public zlib. Got it. Okay, I get it. I have to think on this one. I'm not sure if, because I typically keep my directories fairly flat. Maybe in a Go project. I'll keep this in mind. I've got it installed now. I'll go ahead and do the, let's see. Oh, too many things open. I'll go ahead and add this to fish and bash. Although I would love it if you do another PR where you just figure out what the user's shell is. Basically, the way that you do it is to check if the fish file exists, if the fish binary exists, and or if the fish config exists. Because fish can be installed but have an empty config file because, you know, it works great by default. I don't know if Elvish and the other ones are the same. But I would say just detect what things are available and just go ahead and add it. Because what I want for Webby installers is that once you do Webby whatever, it's ready to use at that point. And I think all of these things, yeah, I don't know where the profiles go for PowerShell. Gosh, there's a lot of shells here. I am familiar with Bash, Fish, PowerShell, and ZSH. I'm not familiar with Zonch. And I don't ever use Fish for scripting. I just use it because it's got all the options turned on by default and it's not slow. I've had ZSH get really slow as my, you know, history over the years has gone into the hundreds of thousands of lines. Anyway. Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't even have to give it the whole thing either. I can just do cool. All right. I see the utility in this. I get it. I get it. It makes sense. But yeah, I'll go ahead and add it to my fish config, but I definitely think that this is the kind of thing, like you can see right here. If you look at PyEnv, I had to do a little bit of special stuff. But I think that this installer should do that special stuff. So if you want a model of that, it would be PyEnv. And I did not do the Windows one. Yeah. So if there is no bash RC or there's no PyEnv.net, we can assume everybody's got bash. I think that's a pretty fair assumption. Yeah, yeah, I think this is a good model. I'm just going to document this other than being in the video. There we go. Okay, well, I did not make it to bed before 12 a.m. Oops. But I'm going to say this was successful. I got at least 2 birds with this stone. Being finally cementing my process for how I want to do these so it doesn't take me a month and actually getting one done. And I should test it on Windows, but it's a pain in the butt. Oh, I just can't stand using Windows computers because the keyboards are never centered on the screen and the trackpad never works. And then virtualizing it is so obnoxious. I think I might have a virtual machine in VirtualBox that works. I'm not going to do this right now, but I might do it later. Okay, good. I do have my Windows 10 in here. Thank goodness it's one of the few that I left when I went through and cleaned house. But it gets slow, and I don't know how to make it nice and snappy. Okay, yeah, I think we're done with that. All right, so with that all, if this was useful, if you enjoyed watching my little streamy do, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, down in the doobly-doo are the links to the live channel, the Beyond Code channel, and other cool fun stuff maybe, as well as gear that I use both for my computer and for the recording setup stuff. And I'm tired, so I'm going to peace out. Adios.